What up? Let's talk Ship of Magic by Robin Hobb. So this was the fantasy readers pick for the month of June, and I was so excited because we started the Farseer trilogy with the fantasy readers, and I absolutely loved it, ate it up, thought it was 5 stars. So I was so excited to dive more into Robin's work because I definitely wanted to. So it just made it even better to do it with the club. And this is perfect summer fantasy vibes. Now, let me tell you, if you want 90s fantasy, summer vibes, Ship of Magic is there for you. Definitely recommend reading Farseer first so you kind of get a feel for the world, a feel for what the magic is like. Definitely recommend that trilogy. It was so good. I love the characters. We dive into this one. The characters are a little unlikable. They're a little unlikable, okay? They're very self-centered, I feel like. We have our main character, Althea, and I also loved Winthrow and Brashen, and these three were the most likable in the book besides the actual ships. Okay, so we have magical ships. We're giving pirate on the sea, high seas vibes, which is so perfect for summer. It's the vibe that I immediately lean towards in the summer months, especially June and July. So I was so excited for this. We have that fantasy. There are ships that have magical wood that brings their figureheads to life. So they talk, they have feelings, they store the memories of the owners of the ship. They have kind of souls that they take in, and they have their own thoughts and feelings and actions and really help control the ship and keep it stable or not so much. So we meet a few of these live ships on this book. And the magical aspect was so interesting and so much fun. We're in a trader town, and our main character, Althea, has lived on her father's live ship. And just as that ship is about to quicken and kind of come to life, her father passes away. He's been very ill, and she expects to take over this ship. That's what she's been told. She's been trained, she's been with her father, and last minute her mother tells her, no, actually your older sister is going to own the ship, and her douchebag of a husband is going to take over. Her husband's name is Kyle. Listen, I have so many thoughts about Kyle. This evil, I can't even say. I don't think I can say on TikTok what I want to call this man. He would definitely, if he was in the 2000s instead of this age, he would definitely have a monster and have holes in his drywall. Okay, that's what Kyle is like. Okay, I'm convinced that Robin Hobb knew an actual. This book was put out in '99. Robin knew a Kyle. She knew a Kyle. Okay, I'm telling you. This was so interesting and so much fun. Kyle takes over the ship. Kyle basically wants Althea to be like the good little wife at home and find like a man and stay home and stay off his ship, but really it's hers, okay? Vivacia wants nothing to do with Kyle, which is the name of the ship, okay? And Althea is really torn up about this and decides to go and figure it out on her own so she can get her ship back. We also have Winthrow, who is Kyle's son. He's training to be a priest, but is forced by his father to come on the ship and forced a bond with her because she needs a bloodline bond to bond, to stay well. And he forces poor Winthrow, who really struggles with his fate, becoming a sailor, just struggles with so much. His relationship with the ship, he has so much character development in this one book alone. Althea also does, but she's still very much self-centered, I feel like. We have Brashen, who is also from a trader family, but is very much focused on the ship. He wants nothing to do with his family. He also gets removed from the Vivacia and has to find his own job, has to find something else to do, and he was really depending on becoming the first mate based off of Althea's father, but when Kyle takes over, that's out of the picture. So he is also thrown off the ship, has to find another job, and it's just crazy the amount of character development. I really cannot wait to finish the series and see how these characters develop, because they all are very focused on what they want, what they think is best, when they really just need to come together. Winthrow, Althea, Brashen. I feel like if these three teamed up, they'd be unstoppable, okay? They'd be unstoppable. They have so much care, but they're very much focused on their own goals and thoughts and feelings, how their lives have been upended, and understandable. But if they came together and worked together to get the Vivacia, I feel like it would be so good. I cannot wait to read the rest of this series and see what happens, because I really feel like there's going to be a lot of character development based off this first book. I really feel that way. I don't know if that's true, but I can't wait to read more, okay? I really, really love Robin's work. She knows how to set a scene. She knows how to set a story. She knows how to put that mystery in there. This was so much fun. I really loved reading this with the club and seeing everyone's comments. It was so much fun, but I gave this 4 stars, and I will be continuing the series. I can't wait to see what happens with the Live Ship Trader series and just read more of this book.